I wish I could tell myself 6 months ago, man, this is going to be so worth it. Don't stop, girl. You're so close. God, I don't have it in me to keep going. I need you to come through for me. Like, Lord, like, I see what you're doing here, but if you don't come through for me, there's no other option, right? Like, quitting is not an option. Surrendering to the King, that's the only option. And if it means we lose it all, then I mean, we've already pretty much done that. So that's cool. I left it in his hands, and oh my goodness, the peace. I have so much joy, and I'm so excited, and it's an adventure, it's a really exciting season of promises fulfilled. He did it. Like, he came through for me. I just wanted him. But you know what? He showed me, because I just want him and I'm not after the riches and all the things, that's precisely why he wants to give it to his chosen, his people. He delights in giving them good things because they've been broken enough through all the chaos and trials and ups and downs to realize, there's really only one thing that matters. And if I don't have God, I don't have a relationship with you, if I'm not walking with you every day in step, you're the first thing on my mind when I wake up and all throughout the day, and the last thing on my mind before I go to sleep. My husband too. That's my idea of fullness of joy. I just got to the point I just didn't care. I was literally ready to give my house to the bank. I tried, actually. My computer went red. I just didn't care. And it was like at that last moment, God kind of stopped me, and it was like, keep your heart in that place. Because this is my dream house. Like, we have a really sick house. It's everything I've ever wanted, and my husband. I was literally ready to just, go live in that camper out there. I mean, it's nice. It's not anything like we have here. It was a big deal for us at the time because of where we were financially and coming out of a really bad season, both of us. A story for another time. But then to get all of it through a revelation of just go for it, just take action. And if you don't know the answer, just figure it out. So I got really good at figuring it out. You're probably feeling this way. That's probably why I'm making this video. You feel it coming, like God has closed down so many doors. At the time, you didn't realize what he was doing. Now that you've obeyed and you've made it to the end, you can see clearly. So you're just in the knowing, in the being, in the waiting on God, right? It's no longer like, what is next? You're like, what's the revelation? Like, you're just like chilling, waiting for the promise because you're so clear because God's been speaking to you for so long about it. And then things are lining up exactly like he showed you. Like, this is how it goes with us, right? Just hanging out now in this holy kind of pause, practicing a really healed nervous system in the midst of things that we probably shouldn't feel very peaceful in. And that's the cool thing about walking with God, because he changes you. All of the while, God was using it, those hard seasons. Like, it was almost unbearable. I just knew what he was teeing me up for. Something big. I know now I'm starting to walk into it with my creator ecosystem. Which is a complete miracle. Fought tooth and nail and lost hundreds of millions. Is crazy year, okay? And all of it was in the public eye. Fun stuff. Lots of good humbling and healing took place this past year. I used to care what people think about me. I just don't care anymore. My greatest love is to serve. That's why it was so hard. And there was complete misunderstanding. Sometimes he allows people's feathers to get all ruffled around you to move you on, because not everybody, I mean, you can't go with everybody into their seasons, right? You're just not called to, not that they're better. You're just not, that's not God's will for you. If you're going to walk with the Holy Spirit, you better like yourself some heaping doses of spontaneity and surrender. It's not easy. Some big life-changing something or other. Before that happens, there's that unsettling, there's things that shift, things get ruffled, misunderstandings, people are coming at you, yet you genuinely just wanted to love them and serve them because that was what brought you the most joy. It'll throw you for a loop, right? When you have a heart that just loves to serve, and then people just don't know what to do with that sometimes. They think you have ulterior motives or something. You got something up your sleeve. And then one or two things happen. And then all of a sudden oh, it's true. She is this and that. I can't even tell you. It's bonkers. Until you realize, oh, God's moving the train along. Okay. It's easy to get stuck in the habits that we form and all that. And then we become desensitized to the Holy Spirit. Okay, God, I'll do it. Okay, yeah. And then eventually you just forget all about it. And that Kairos moment, that breakthrough, that thing you prayed for so long, you didn't want to do whatever God was calling. Many are called, few are chosen. Why? It's hard. You got to be willing, okay? God's not going to drag you. But it's going to feel like you're being dragged. And the test is the willingness about it. How you respond. How you look at things when they happen to you. Are you the victim? Are you learning from it? Is it going to soften your heart towards God, or is it going to make you bitter? It's our choice. And then we sit here and blame God for all these things. And why did you let this happen? Why did you let this? And we don't even hear ourselves. in the complaining. And God's like, you still haven't even reflected for 5 minutes on that whole situation back there. And you're praying for big things ahead. Pfft, those things are what prepare you for those things. You know? But it's like you can't tell people that. It's only experienced, right? You can preach all you want, but it's going to maybe get you nowhere oftentimes. Most of the time, probably. You just got to live it, right? And people will have their opinions. You're probably too much for some people. It's not your problem, right? Like, there's better things to do than obsess about people obsessing over you. Like, let it go. It's not worth it, because God has way bigger things ahead, and all that low level energy, that demonic energy, that is nothing but distraction, and it's meant to keep you from the good. And we let people that don't even know who we are, can't even truly even speak into our life. They have their assumptions, their opinions, their hearsay, whatever. What God says about you, that is the most important thing. The peace that comes with that is like, you are all good. You're good. Why? You're in his hands. That's the safest place you can be. Doesn't matter what your bank account says. Doesn't matter what any situation around you says. What he says about you is true. You can do all things through Christ who gives you the strength, and you are an overcomer, not a victim. Victims are focused on self. Victors are focused on God, because we're only victorious through him. Period. No matter how much money you have, no matter how cool you are, does not matter. Nothing. Only thing that matters, that relationship will grow, and you're going to realize that is where the treasure has been all along.